Welcome back, friends. Big Deno plays Kingdom Death. We are on Lantern Year 17. We went through a crazy Lantern Year 16 where we faced off against 3 special encounters: Nemesis, Butcher, Special Showdown Manhunter, Special Showdown Lion Knight. We still have plenty more Nemesis encounters to come, including a Manhunter level 4, Butcher level 3, but we got through the most important battle with the Lion Knight. We've managed to build the green plate and the Griswoldo, which is an amazing turn of events. We are basically now only a matter of time until the green set is complete. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. I've never achieved it before, so nice to be able to do it on camera. So yeah, we're hunting a level 2 champion. We only have literally 5 survivors that can move around thanks to Black Harvest. Deno is trundling out in what we have in our green plate. It's a pretty effective layout. He's going to rock the old Griswoldo, which is pretty good. He's a sword specialist because everyone's a sword specialist, so he gets to flip out his old Strength 19 Griswoldo. When you wound, block 2 with Fetosaurus for free. What an outrageous weapon that is. Should be fairly trivial from here on out, assuming we survive. Jonas, he's also picked up his 2 calcified digging claws, which are sharp. Seems good. And Layla picked up the calcified shoulder pads, which she can wear because they're not armour. Oh, it's all happening now. And finally, Top, he's just rocking the Blood Drinker. He's the weakest we've got with 6s all round. And then finally, Deirdre, who's our scout, she's also an osteophage. And she's a wonderful ambitionist. So we're feeling pretty good about her. I haven't even got the stone face cloak on her, so I like that layout. I think that's a bit of fun. All right, we're going to depart. I think we're good to go. I did forget to do a dream schematics roll, so I did that roll to 7. Everything else is done. We're looking really good now, so we will depart for the Dung Beetle Knight, level 4-2, level 2. Everyone's got max, so that's good, max survival, and yes, very good. So we'll just run through here. So Deno gets everyone a strength token from Red Fist. 1 strength token, 1 strength token, 1 strength token, 1 strength token, and 1 strength token. So Layla's our worst evasion. At only evasion 2. We'll have to work on that. Jonas, we're going to be absolutely kicking goals with Jonas. I'm so excited. Oh, we're on an absolute tear. Look, we get through to the end. The Godhand, we should be able to beat him. We do a random hunt event here and we flip a random event. How good is that? So I will flip 18. Imagine flipping Harvester at this point. I've already flipped it once in this campaign, so the likelihood that I'm going to flip it again is minimal. 18 is Dead Weed. If we have a sickle, we can add +4 to our roll. So we get an 8. Each survivor rubs it on their skin and removes 1 permanent severe injury. I don't think we have any, do we? No severe injuries. No severe injuries. No severe injuries. Does it say? Yeah, it just says severe injuries. And I definitely don't think Deirdre has a severe injury. All right. It's a non-negative, it's a negative event, so we're good. Brown Ground. The survivors may brave the muck. If they do, each gains 1 courage and rolls on the table. Oh, rolling a 1 here is bad. All right. Do we want to brave the muck or do we want to roll 3 things? It's bad for Deno survives, so that's okay. Jonas, we don't want Jonas to die. We'll brave the muck, so everyone gets courage. Layla achieves bold, so on her bold roll she rolls a 7. 7 on bold is... gain an understanding. Oh, she triggers insight. She is prepared and she is an explorer. So the insight, she will gain a seed pattern. Heart Seeker. That's exciting. All right, so we'll go, oh, and then her insight roll. She rolls a 5, gain 3 survival and 3 insanity. Okay, so we'll go from top down to brave the brown ground. So Deno rolls a 9. Good start, buddy. Skip the next hunt space on the board. Boom. The next person along is Jonas. He rolls a 10. Skip the next hunt space on the board. I love being me. Layla, she rolls a 4. She suffers 1d10 plus monster level brain damage, so she suffers 8 plus the monster level is only 1 because of Fetosaurus, so she suffers 9. And the next person along is Top. He has to roll a... Come on, Deno, roll it in the box. He rolls a 10, so we skip the next hunt space. And finally, Deirdre rolls a 1. Deirdre, do you have 10 insanity? No. Lose all but 1 survival and gain that much insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I enjoyed the Brown Ground event very much. Thank you all. We go straight into Overwhelming Darkness. We've got Mineral Gathering, Tuning, and Herb Gathering at the next point. Overwhelming Darkness. Oh, let's just skip half the game, Deno. Overwhelming Darkness. All right, so the first, we'll walk the path of the brave. So we'll go from the bottom up. Deirdre rolls a 3. She gains a -1 accuracy token. She will be able to discard that. Topolus, he rolls an 8, which means he suffers 1 event damage to his arms. Layla, she rolls a 6, which is she gains a -1 evasion token. Now I'm going to use that because she's got a cool ability on her rubber bone harness. And all other survivors gain a survival, just Deirdre. She's not a, yep. Jonas rolls a 4, so he gains a -1 evasion token. But he's not going to need that. And then last of all, Deno. Deno rolls a 10, gains the leader fighting art. Deno doesn't want leader, and so he will just gain a Lumi from that thing. So Deirdre gains another survival. Fantastic. Overwhelming Darkness, it's feeling good, man. Monster event, and then we'll do the other ones. So, Rolling Fertilizer. Oh no. The monster gains a +1 damage token. That is awful. +2 damage. We'll probably be okay, but I'd prefer if that didn't happen. Roll a random hunt event. 97. Living Stone. We can start the showdown immediately. Well, I really want to get Herb Gathering. Herb gathering, I'm going to do herb gathering. I haven't done that. Anyway, I roll an 8. 97, 8 plus. Each survivor catches a fragment. Ambush your quarry. We start the showdown immediately. We ambush the monster. Sure, why not? Let's build his hit location. Let's build his decks. These. All right, so we get a cell out of this if we are successful, of course. Basic action, let's see, so B, switch over to this screen, B, A, L, L. Power forward, prepared tunnels, separation anxiety, heavy load, beetle flight, that was awful, B, 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 rainbow beetle, B, A. How many A's do we have? We have got to be a real chance of taking on a level 3 guy. Absolutely a real chance. Burrow is tough, but 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then one of these 3 amazing legendary cards, and we get this one, and we put this one in here, and we shuffle this. We start the showdown with this face up. It's a swarm of bot flies, so we know who we want to trigger that with, I think. His toughness 14. We have calcified guitars. This is amazing. All right, top. Yeah, okay, so we know that we're starting the showdown, so we're going to do this like so. Okay, so we're going to start by spending a survival on... Now Deno's going to go first, so he's going to spend a survival to dash. What courage are you, mate, actually? Only courage 4. Might be you. Oh, that's a 4 plus? No, we'll have it be Jonas. So Jonas is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a dash. Dash. Jonas has to go first anyway because of the thing. Jonas is then going to make a paired attack with the calcified digging claws. So each of the digging claws is speed 1, and he has an additional speed because he is innate speed 1. So he rolls 3 dice and he hits 3 times. He doesn't roll any perfect hits. So he's going to use Swarm of Bot Flies. He's going to gain an Impervious and Super Dense. So the Bot Flies, he can't fail unless he rolls a 1. I shouldn't have said that, but it's okay. The Bot Flies are good. And that is archived. So the Filthy Resin Sword we will go first on. With luck 1, the guitars are not deadly, but they are sharp. So we're wounding on 2s on these, basically. So that is a wound. I didn't specify. It could have been a critical, but it's not. It's a wound, 1. And then this is Impervious and Super Dense. So unless we can roll a critical, We cannot lose all positive attribute tokens, so he loses a strength and 1 survival. He will then spend a survival to surge. We definitely should have brought the bow here. I know he's level 2. Oh, he's speed 7. The bow would have been enough. Jonas will swing again. Now, because he did multiple hits in a turn, we add a wound to envenom. And we hit 3 more times with no perfect hits. So that's another venom token. 1, 2, come on. 3, great, carapace. So we'll do the carapace second. So we'll choose this one and we'll use our Qatar specialisation to ignore the wound reaction on this one. It is a wound, so we ignore that. This one, because we're using a pickaxe, we get to add this many dice. And look, we definitely do a wound. And that is archived. And this one, would love a crit here, don't I? Oh, it's a failure. So at this point, do we use a Guardian reroll? Who's got Guardian? Yeah, we'll use a Guardian reroll on our Ambitionist. It's a critical. Beetlehorn, baby. Beetlehorn. Boom. 1 Beetlehorn. So that does a wound. Oh, the Beetlehorn is now in play as a significant injury. Good work, Jonas. You're amazing. You just need to do 1 more wound and you'll level up in venom. So, all right. So Deno. No, so we'll do our Layla. So she's going to spend a survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then she'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, and she will kick the ball. 1, 2, 3 to there. And now Deno will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 for a dash. The hit location that's on top of the deck is a Century Carapace. So does Deno swing with shield? He doesn't need to. Griswoldo. Deno rolls 3 hits with Griswoldo. No, he rolls 3 hits with Griswoldo. His accuracy +1. Griswoldo hits on a 3+. So he gets this Carapace, this which we discard into a new hit location. The trap. Oh no. Deno. Place the monster in any space adjacent to the ball. The attacker suffers 5 damage to 1 hit location, the head, and gains the Smell World Survivor status card. Deno. Bit annoying because we don't get to block with Fetosaurus for free. Where would we place adjacent to the ball? Place the monster in any space adjacent to the ball. Nope. So the monster is there. Yeah, we'll go there. Bit annoying. Would have loved just double. All survives a Dune. Full move towards the attacker. Once it lands, yeah. Filthy Wings. Top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put up a block. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. Done. That'll be our first turn. So The beetle does. Feculent drumming. Intimidate all survivors. All non-deaf survivors suffer 3 brain damage. So let's have a look. Insanity's good. Insanity's good. Yep. So manage departing survivors. 1, 2, 3. And any survivors with the Smell World Survivor status card suffer 1, 2 damage to the head. Deno. Don't die from this, you idiot. All survivors within 4 spaces of the ball. There's no one. Oh no, it is Layla, but Layla can run away. Two, three, 4. 2 bleeding tokens and dung milk status. What's dung milk do? I don't even recall what that does. Oh yeah, that's bad. Good. That is the end of that card. It's the start of the next turn. It's all refreshed. Deno, we need to get you out of that ball, buddy. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to do my guitar guy again. 1, 2, 3, guitar guy. Hits twice. That's actually what I want you to do, Jonas, is just hit twice, mate. And so we've hit 2 times in an attack, gains a venom token, it feels a wound because it's got 3 venom tokens. We flip this and we flip this super dense. So we're happy enough to cancel this failure location. We again didn't roll a critical. We did critical that. If the attacker was in 3 spaces, the monster, no. Monster gains a -1 movement token. I would have preferred an Elytria, but it is what it is, -1 movement. Take a wound. 6 and 4 is 10, so it's not a failure. Another wound. What's on top of the hit location? It's the side of the resin ball. So Layla's going to go. She's going to move to here. She's going to spend her action to get Deno out of the ball. Deno lands here. Escape. Place yourself adjacent to the ball. Archive this card. Gain the Dung Milk status card. Dung Milk. When you gain this, you are knocked down and suffer monster level event damage to your body that ignores armor. Gain a -1 accuracy and a -1 evasion. It's really bad for Deno because he can't be stood up because he's subjugated. Can't be anything at all. So Deno's having a great turn. But he does have a lot of death tokens because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 death tokens. Pretty good. Can't stand up because it's not, yeah, all right, fair enough. And then she will spend a survival to surge and she will kick the ball away. She kicks the ball away. Just 1 space. What an absolute spud. I can't do anything else about the ball. So we will swing with the guitars again. We get a perfect hit. We get a positive attribute token. We get 1, we get 2, and we get... this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Is a 2 a hit, Dano? Yeah, they're hitting on 1+. All right, the attacker is slammed into the ball. He gains the Smell World status. And he suffers 5 damage to the waist. He did gain a wound token from Envenom Edge, so that's fine. And that's it. He gains the Smell World card. Stupid trappy trap. Ah, an untrained parry. Deno, you would love that. Toppy, shield, block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the end of our turn. Deno will stand up thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency. He rolls Genius Architect, the closest stinky threat. So Deno is stinky, and he will be the closest threat. The ground collapses. Target suffers bash, and once at level +3 damage to the legs location. Deno's having a rough turn. Basic action is closest knockdown survivor. So Deno will spend a dash on this turn before this happens. To go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think that actually might save him. So the ground collapses, he suffers bash, which knocks him down, and 3 plus 2, 4 damage to the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's now knocked down again. And perform basic action. So the basic action targets the closest knockdown survivor, which is Deno. However, because of that -1 movement token, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he doesn't get into range. That's amazing. And then full move the resin monster back towards the dung ball. That's the end. Okay, Deno now gets up. Thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency and the fact that it's a new turn. We're going to do the same thing as we did last time. Layla's going to go first. Oh no, Jonas has to go first. That's annoying. So he has to try and get himself out. He doesn't get himself out. And he's going to lose all his survival too because he's become stinky. That's awful. Yep, so he's knocked down. So she will spend a survival, Layla will spend a survival to take him out, and then she'll spend a survival to kick the ball. The ball only goes 1 again, he's knocked down again, and he suffers 1 damage to the body. Ignoring armor, pretty bad. Yes, we need the bow for this fight, absolutely a certainty. We can stand Jonas up, but he's already had his turn, so it doesn't do us any good. Deno, untrained parry is on top, so it's a failure. This guy sucks. I don't like this guy. 1, 2, 3 to there. Top 1, 2, 3. 4 to there. He's going to swing his axe. It's 2 hits. We get the untrained strike parry. And we also get this reflex. The monster performs ground pound. No big deal. It's going to be next to him. So it's a wound. Ground pound. The ball moves next to him. And then we have to roll a critical to hit that. It's a 3, so we fail. He suffers bash and knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got leather armour, so he ignores the bash. What is on top? The slab of resin dung ball. That's the end of our turn. In good news, oh no, Deno can do something here. Yep, so Deno will dash into range and have a swing. It'd be really good if you hit some things here, Deno. He's got dung milk, which means he's stinky. -1 accuracy. He still hits 3 times with Griswoldo. If this guy traps me again, I swear. Oh, swarm of bot flies. Has to be first. Deno is courageous enough to ignore the swarm of bot flies. Can he get this Sentry Carapace? It's a critical. He has Sword Specialist, so he gets to roll and choose. The monster is knocked down, so he will choose that. It's impervious, we don't get anything for that. Cancel reactions on that. It's a critical wound anyway. So Savage. No, Savage doesn't trigger because there's no critical effect. But he's got block 2 with Fetosaurus. So that's a wound. That is archived, he gains a survival. We will absolutely swing again with Fetosaurus. Why not? 3 hits, including 2 perfect hits. 1, 2, don't trap me. 3, all right. We get to roll in order, we get to choose. We're critting on 8s, yellow's our dice. That is a critical, we get to choose which one we want. Oh, he's knocked down, so it doesn't matter. Yep, we'll do that one. So we critically the abdomen, and Deno can spend 4 survival to gain a permanent resource. 1, 2, 3, 4. A permanent strength, I should say. He does so. We gain a random dung beetle resource. Scarab wing. We really need to compound eye here. That does 2 wounds because of it being savage. We block for free from the Fetosaurus and doing a wound. To wound this one, it's a wound on a 7. And to wound this one, it's a wound on a 5. He's got 1 card left. And Deno's done. The iridescent leg is on there. Everyone's done in this turn. So the monster can go. You can draw this card. The closest stinky threat is Deno. Deno actually gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because he has an extra move from his antelope mask. Closest stinky threat, there isn't one. No, the closest stinky threat is Deno. So Deno suffers 4 damage to the legs. 1, 2. Don't you die on me, Deno. So he's knocked down and suffers a severe injury. Rolls a 6 on the legs. This is awful stuff, Deno. Legs, 6, torn Achilles tendon. Does he have any? He doesn't have any systemic pressure. Skip the next hunt, gain a bleeding token, so he's alright. He's not dead. And then he performs basic action, so the basic action will target this guy. And defensive spit salve. It's 4 speed, these are damage 6 each, wow. A 7, we'll take that 7 using fingernail door, not fingernail door. High roller. And then he's got 2 evasion. He hits on a 3+, which means he does 0 hits on Jonas. Jonas stands up. He's going to make a paired attack. Has to go first. He hits twice. Super dense and carapace. He'll do the carapace. First, he's using a pickaxe, so he absolutely wounds. Gains a survival. And wounds that one. That's the end of the showdown. We didn't get to trigger Venom a 3rd time, but that's okay. Showdown over. We've got to seriously think about a level 3. All right. Whew. Compound die in the last flip. We'll take that. Basics, we get how many basics? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a cell and 3 preserved dung. We shall return from the showdown. Layla may ponder Marrowism, and Top has retired. Thank you for your service, Top. Alright, so we have an encounter against Atlas, but we'll do things in order. So we will flip this. We will take the Dark Dentist or Plague. So we'll have a Dark Dentist. Do we have anyone with a Shattered Jaw? No. The Metal Jaw, actually. Metal Jaw would be good. We don't have 2 iron. Okay. Dark Dentist. With no story events, let's build the forum. Oh, we do have to do spelunking. What do we get out of spelunking? Yeah, we want iron, so we're going to send Jonas and our Marrowist. So the Marrowist rolls an 8. She could go the Trial of Valor. So the Marrowist is Layla. She's Courage 3, so she can't die. So she'll attempt the Trial of Valor. 5, 6, 7. She gains a Courage. We will send Toppy because he's expired. Basically, he rolls a 3. He gains a Preserved Caustic Dung, so that's 4 dung. And then the last person will send Jonas. Jonas rolls a 3. He gets a Preserved Caustic Dung. And that is all she wrote. Not sending anyone else in. I really wanted an iron there. Done. Let's add our stuff to the storage. Monster Hide. Monster Organ. Broken Lantern. Love Juice. Monster Bone. Question marks. Perfect Bone. We will also gain an additional 2 of these from our morgue. Organ Hide. Organ Hide. And we also grabbed these Dung Beetle Knight. Scarab Wing. Beetle Horn. Scarab Shell. Compound Eye, that's what we wanted. Sentry Shell, Sentry Fingernails, underplate fungus, century shell. Oh, that's an iron, that's helpful. Century fingernails and scarab shell. For our strange resources, we also gained a 3 to 4 preserved caustic dung and a cell, and that's it. So our knowledge cards that we deal out, start of the... All right, so we really want to see that hissing eyes, was it? Let's see. Evasion training sucks. Herb grinder's awesome. Health 2, interesting. Hissing arms. I didn't actually want it yet. I wanted to get Envenom leveled up to 3, but we've got a tough call now. Okay, so we'll just run through the timeline steps. So we've updated that, we've done that, we've updated our death count, we've checked our milestones, yep. So now we do this, we have to do the dream schematics. Someone rolls a 4 and we lose an endeavour. We'll also spend an endeavour to innovate. And here it is. Memento Mori, Shrine, Scarification, Settlement Watch. I guess we'll take Shrine. Shrine, really wanted Korea there. I've had a really rough time with the had a really rough time with the innovation draws. We didn't get Symposium till Lantern Year like 11, which is tough. All right, let's have a look at our gear that we can craft. We do need to spend an endeavour to level up our Black Harvest, which I did last year, 1, 2, 3. In this year, Black Harvest, and did not add story event Black Harvest, and we level it up by 1. So that's cool. Marrowism. We ponder Marrowism. Layla. The new year. Oh my God, this artwork is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Layla, Marrowist. She's leveled up to 10. Rank 3. All right, what does she roll? She rolls a 4. Consume a bone. We have to consume a bone. Did I do my... I don't think I did this. Yeah, monster bone, monster hide, monster organ. We'll just consume that as a bone. Sure. We're going to strengthen a Lumi. Layla. Got me on my knees. Layla. She gains surgical precision. Remove all disorders. You cannot gain disorders anymore. Holy shit. Oh, she loses Quixotic. How do we have no disorders? I'll just write it in notes. Cannot gain disorders. Disorder. Marrowism is unbelievable. All right, what is surgical precision? There's got to be a downside to this, surely. If all the gear in your gear grid has the bone keyword, your weapons lose frail and gain sharp. That is got to be tempting. Perfect physique. Surgical precision. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, we'll get rid of stone skin. We'll pick surgical precision up. I love this game. I love this game so much. All right, surgical precision added to the knowledge deck. No one else leveled up into stuff, so now I've got to start thinking about how I use that gear grid. What does it say? Did it say all weapons? If all the gear in your gear grid is bone. Rubber bone harness is bone. Calcified are bone. They gain sharp. We're going to be able to get sharp bone weapons. We've got to find some more bone eaters so we can get one of their little knives or something. All right, Green Armour update. So, Elytria, Gormite, Cell, Lantern Bloom, Koirea. We don't have the Lantern Bloom, we don't have the Koirea. Iron, Flower Knight badge, Calcified Greaves. They're currently underground. Forbidden Dance we have. Cell, Beetlehorn, DBK, Old Master on the Settlements Quarry list. Going to get that in Lantern Year 21. Secret Meeting 3. I know that for a fact. So at Lantern Year 21, we will be able to craft this if we get yep, we're going to be able to craft this next year. So in Lantern Year 21, assuming we've got Koirea by then, we hunt a Flower Knight. So that, we get one more cell, we fight the Gambler, we fight a Flower Knight here, and that is it. We are set, we are done. So we'll just fight a level 2 Flower Knight. We need to start chopping away some iron, so we'll, I don't even know if we should risk it. No, that's fine, we'll fight a level 2. Get more flowers. So in Lantern Year 22, when the king arrives and we face the Manhunter, we will have a full Green Armour set. Get out of here, my guy. Okay, what are we spending the rest of our endeavours on? We've achieved Culinary Ingenuity, which I don't know if we should have yet. Actually, let's go figure that out now. So I'll subtract my stuff. I haven't really worried about it, but that's an important one. So the Gorm and the Flower Knight are both level 1. So we need to subtract 1 for that. The Screaming Antelope is fine. The Dung Beetle Knight, he's a node 4, so he's fine. In terms of these chumps, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I feel like I should get those. It's just the quarries that I don't think you should get. Yeah, so we won't get Culinary Ingenuity yet. Atlas level 2 will get us to Culinary Ingenuity. All right, did I add Shrine? So we'll think about who we need to, we've got Axe, Fist and Tooth, Guitar, Shield and Sword. We're like 2 seconds away from Bone Mastery as well. Awesome. Okay, Michiko is going into this fight with her Sword Mastery. Seb can go in. Deirdre can go in. Our Romanticist can go in. Wherever they are. Barry. We definitely don't want to go in with Barry because Barry will die and then we won't be able to do the old master. Let's go in with Jonas again. I'm not going to bother trying to get this. We'll just do guitar mastery and stay there. We've already got it, but thank you. So we want to clear Squeamish, potentially Prima Donna, Trepanning, Monster Anatomy Study, Forbidden Dance, Training. All right, Omega 3. So we need to get 5 Lumi for Hissing Arms. So who do we want to have Hissing Arms? We probably want Jonas to have it, don't we? No, he needs High Roller. So let's give it to someone else. We can probably send Fen out now, can't we? Sure, mate. Time to feed the machine. Deadism. Melvin. Hemophobia's punishing for you, mate. Sorry to hear. What about our... Yeah, what about Deirdre? Maybe she can buy it. The Ambitionist. And we can swing with bone swords. No, because they're not paired. The calcified digging claws aren't bone. And actually, she'll have to lose it, don't you? No, that's the romanticist. Hissing Arms. All your weapons gain paired. While you have paired weapons, you may spend 3 to deflect 3. All right, well, we can just make 2 bone axes or something fucking crazy like that. No, let's do it on Layla. Oh, surgical precision. How much does she need? She needs to spend 2 extra Lumi. So we will gain... Oh, she got Monster Claw. Oh, it's so... Well, Monster Claw's not much good for us in the late game. If we take 2 bone axes, your weapons lose frail and gain sharp. See, this is a moment when the Shawl of Determination starts to become really interesting. Two bone axes become paired. We can deflect with them. When you have paired weapons in your gear grid, you may spend to deflect 3. What was the other one? What's the other one called? Venom Eyes or something? No. Venom Edge is it? Nearly at level 2. Mirror Eyes. When you make a paired attack, it gains Precision 2. Can't believe we gave that up. Precision 2, automatic critical. Actually, who's our survivor who's got? Who's our survivor who's got the plus Dark Eye? Oh my god, this game is wild. I could just sit here for hours just like trying to figure out how to best do this stuff. All right, I'm going to gain Barry. No, Barry, we'll worry about Barry next year. Who's got Lumi to spend? Seb's got Lumi to spend, but we don't really care. September. Reroll not available. All right, I don't think I'm going to buy Hissing Arms, but if I do, it's going to be on our Marrowist, and we're going to look at doing some cool stuff with our Marrowist. So that'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, I'm gonna just putter around, friends. So hope you've enjoyed. We're on track for a very exciting next few things. I may buy a herb grinder. I probably won't buy evasion training, so I'm contemplating buying these. I'll figure out where to buy those very soon. But hope you've enjoyed this lantern year, Atlas, Santa Claus, and then we're getting into the end game. Big Dinner out.